Now I know The Last of Us got their foot fungus zombies who probably infect others by licking their toes or something. The Walking Dead just has regular zombies, and yet making bank, cheddar, cheese, whatever you want to call it, that's Zaza. Hey there tomorrow people, BenyTeeJ here. If you're interested in the beats that were used in this video, they're made by my close friend, Tavio Star. His channel link will be in the description. Now, I feel very sorry about my upload schedule, but in my defense, I didn't expect college to be so workful, if that even is a word. And I've been trying hard, it has been hard to find motivation.
We do not care.
Like, at first my motivation was buying my mama house, but I mean, that'll come eventually. So, my new motivation is to be able to take my family on a road trip one day. So that seems more short term instead of long term. Feels like it's a good thing to have short term goals instead of long term goals in order to keep you progressing. Anyways, I see why they say life is hard. This workload is bull doo doo. Excuse my language.
Damn fam, you got the whole chat laughing.
Anyways, I know that, sorry for saying anyways twice. Anyways, I know that there is a 90% chance that whoever I talked to didn't know what I was talking about, because this might be their first time watching me. If you are, welcome. And everything I said in this video is my personal opinion. That would be a fact if it wasn't for some multi-cell organisms. Joel, one of the most iconic main characters in a video game. His game is legit the face of PlayStation. Had everything a good main character should have. A family member, dead, lost himself after said death, was brought back after finding something else to care about, did a morally wrong thing, and then died because of it.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Now let me get something straight. I never played Last of Us, mainly because I didn't get a gaming console until like 3 years ago. And I'm not the richest person, so I choose my games wisely.
Stop the cap.
Like, legit, I only have 2 games since I got this laptop and PC, which are Dying Light 2 and Monster Hunter World, which I both love to play very much. Monster Hunter World more. Dual blades are so freaking fun to use. I have watched gameplay of The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, and believe me, I loved both. Now, was there scenes in Part 2 that made me mad? Yes, but through rational emotional thinking, I liked the ending of Part 2. So with that being said, on to the debate. The Walking Dead is a must-watch show for most. A cinematic masterpiece that has its own down points.
No!
Still finding it hard to get over my boy's death. I don't know who I'm talking about.
I'm still that kid. I'm tired. I'm depressed. I'm tired.
Yeah, okay.
I'm tired.
I got the blick in my soul. Let's go. She loved the beat when I drop. Oh, the boogie, that's a
Not the ginger. Anyways, I'm just scrolling through my phone and I see a video of someone explaining to some baboonus fornus why The Walking Dead is better than The Last of Us. The baboonus fornus in question does not listen and in fact argues the opposite. Now, me being me, I just scrolled and went about my day, while secretly scheming on how to find that person. Now let me say my points as to why I think The Walking Dead is better. It has a great start off season that ropes you in. The only zombie show that is still popping with just regular zombies, and it's got Ricky Doodah Grimes.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lincoln, aka Ricky Dicky Doodah Grimes.
Now, as I said, the start off season for Walking Dead, which were seasons 1, 2, 3, were arguably the best seasons in my opinion. before everything just. I mean, I never liked shows where people died. So season 1, 2, 3, where everyone was alive, besides that little girl, rest in peace. You know, we had sassy Daryl, and Rick was still a civilized person, and Maggie's family was still alive. Like they really did her wrong. I'll be honest. Now it may seem like I'm bashing the show, maybe a little, but what I'm trying to show you is that for me, and a lot of people, went into this show thinking no one was going to die, only for people to die and yet continue to watch it, because it had made them mature. I'm still mad about my boy's death, but I've come to accept it and realize that loss is a part of everything. And as long as we keep watching, then maybe, just maybe, Negan will finally get what's coming to him. Oh, also wanted to remind people, Negan is not redeemed. Like, I've seen people say that he is redeemed. No, did you not see what he said? Said if he could go back to that day? Come on now.
Yeah, if I could do it all over again, I'd have killed every single one of you.
That man is still evil to his core. He's just bearable. By the way, I'm on season 11 right now. In conclusion for this segment, The Walking Dead changed me and showed me that zombies aren't scary when you're surrounded by crazy lunatics. Now I know The Last of Us got their foot fungus zombies who probably infect others by licking their toes or something. The Walking Dead just has regular zombies, and yet making bank, cheddar, cheese, whatever you want to call it, that's Zaza. Most, if not all, zombies that zombie shows that try to be popular got a buttload of zombie variants. Z Nation, Last of Us. That's about all I know. But The Walking Dead, they don't need that, because they got some good characters. Another thing I want to point out is that Walking Dead is so good at giving their side characters their panels or episodes. I mean, personally to me, Bob, best side character ever. I mean, when he was happy to finally find people after all that he went through, seeing that episode had me feeling like actually doing something with my life. Even though I didn't. Even their side characters always die in epic ways. Well, most. We're not going to talk about some of them. Bob infected his enemies with zombie blood before he went to the other side.
Good.
You idiot.
I can shut him up.
I've been bitten, you stupid pricks. I'm taming you.
That was comedy gold. Too bad they didn't have time to turn. Ricky Doodah Grimes found him. Oh, by the way, I know this isn't a part of my thing, but I just wanted to say this. Carl will dog Ellie. Like, come on now. When he was 8 or 10 or 9, I believe, he already caught his first body. Don't play with him. He is not the one. Now on to the main point. If you don't know who Ricky Doodah Grimes is, then what are you doing with your life? I mean, we're talking about a guy who killed his enemies in a church in front of the pastor, defended a wave of zombies by himself until people came to help, through his inspiration, took a picture of his enemies cowering behind the front lines, on multiple other occasions killed almost 300 zombies by himself. You know, I'm talking about that Lori scene. Man's legit cleared up damn near half of that prison by himself. Sent almost all his enemies to the other side, and the ones he didn't, he kept them in prison until they went crazy. Now, I just want to say that Negan got out of prison after Rick disappeared. So, yeah, what I say is true. The literal embodiment of an average Joe turned demon. This is who drill rappers try to be. And yet there are some who say, oh, Joe defeated this big, buff, Huey Dewey guy. Like, man, I have watched the show, and almost anytime Joel sees more than 20 zombies, he is out of there. Like, gunning, which is smart. But let's face it, If Ricky Doodah Grimes was there, Blickers, Runners, Crawlers, Loaders, Rat Kings, all getting packed, smoked, shipped to Africa, bro. No debate. Rick adapted to every situation he has been in. You really think a guy who couldn't even protect his daughter a day into the apocalypse can beat him? Yeah, I'm going there. You smoking and not on the Zaza, but that foot fungus virus that they got in The Last of Us. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Just want to say that The Last of Us is a good show, and I wish in the show the daughter didn't die. Like, you know, they should have done something different, like, you know, lazy writers. The Walking Dead is even better, at least currently. Who knows? Give it a bit more time. Never mind. That'll never happen, because if there's one universal truth, people always find some way to mess up a game to movie adaptation, which they had done with The Walking Dead game and show did. 2 different shows with their own Easter eggs in each. I would have been cool with that. Make sure to subscribe, have that like button shine like the sun. For the comment of the day, what movie character's death changed you, or at least shocked you? See you tomorrow, people. Peace out. Oh. Stay blessed, stay great, and stay eating. See you tomorrow, people. Peace out.